everyone, Steve Elliott here again. Today I'm going to be testing a Faber Castell Ambition fountain pen. This was a gift for Christmas that my daughters bought me. Really pleased with it. It's got a nice inscription on it, so something that I'm going to look after and care for a long time. So I thought I'd give it a test today, try it out. I haven't used it at all yet. This is the first time I've tested it. I bought an adapter for it though, so that I don't have to use cartridges. I can use ink out of a bottle. The only problem I've got is I'm using drawing ink, not fountain pen ink, so I will have to wash the pen out straight after I've used it because I don't want to damage the pen. You shouldn't be putting drawing pen ink in fountain pens because it can dry out because there's shellac in there and it will eventually damage the pen and you'll probably end up having to throw the pen away. So I have got to clean it out once I've done this drawing. So I began by using, I think it was a 2B pencil, just to sketching a scene of a little cottage with some trees very quickly. And then I picked up this pen and started drawing and etching with it. I have to say it is without a doubt the best inking pen I've ever used in my life. It beats the pants off any lining pen I've ever used, whether Copic or whatever. This is the nicest pen I've ever used. I really enjoyed working with it. I would say you just get very even straight lines, all of a similar thickness. It's quite like a lining pen in that respect. It's not sort of too springy where you can press on and get a thicker line, and there's no sort of squareness to the nib like a calligraphy pen. It's a very smooth pen. Where it differs to dipping pens is the tip. It does seem to have a little ball on the end of it, so it's not scratching the paper. It flows over the paper really nicely and just makes really nice marks. Very impressed with this pen. Did not get in the way or impede the drawing at all. Just totally loved the experience. I would say that maybe in the future I wouldn't use it on its own because I was testing the pen with this drawing. I have used it on its own. I've not used any finer nib pens or anything like that. I've tried to get all of the tone using this one pen, so it's sort of quite a test for it really, because usually I do use 3 or 4 pens and maybe even brushes in the same piece of work to get the sort of depth of tone that I require. But I did stick to just using this one pen. So as I say, I used an adapter, I filled it with the ink, and I probably used half of the cartridge of ink to complete this drawing. So you get plenty of ink to work with. And I have been out since this drawing and bought some other ink, some proper fountain pen ink, which I haven't used yet, so I don't know how that's going to fare or compare with this. But I love the solid black lines that I was getting with this pen. I like the way that the more I used it, I could feel that I was more in control of the pen. I could sort of flick lines away and get nice thin lines for the branches. And what I didn't discover drawing this, but I've found out since working on another drawing, is that you can turn the pen over and get very thin lines with it. So it's kind of a dual purpose lining pen where you can do sort of medium thick lines and very thin lines as well. So if this is a pen I would definitely recommend to anybody. Not the cheapest pen in the world, I have to say. It was quite expensive. I think it was 30 plus something pounds of UK so quite expensive really, but thoroughly enjoyable experience. What I did here, I came in with a marker just to add a little bit of colour. I felt it needed that, and that is it. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, a big thumbs up as always is very much appreciated, will help me out a lot. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because I've got lots more videos like this. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.